Yo, what's up, peeps? I got to, yeah, I'm up here in Philly, man. Yeah, staying safe. Hope you are too. Please subscribe to my channel if this is your first time here. I'm working on some new content, trying some new stuff, and up here in Philly today, checking out this building right here, working with the Osmo Mobile, some action, just doing some action shots around Philly, seeing how the city's doing during this pandemic. That's a new word in all of our vocabs, right? Pandemic. So I took drone up, flew the building for a little bit, took some pictures, and just kind of chilling out today. As you can see, this Osmo Action 3, the first thing is that it's a gimbal and it follows you. So this is really good. So right now, it's completely autonomous and following me wherever I go. So I can back up, pretty much follows me wherever I'm going, which makes it really good for shooting. One of the problems I had with it in the beginning was the shooting quality. They've upgraded the software and made it a lot better. One of the other things I had as far as miking, so I got a wireless mic and then I got a O-clamp to go around the handle, so I have a remote microphone. I forgot the cord today, so that's that. And then instead of using my Note 10 or my Pixel phone, I had a Pixel 2. I decided to I was able to get a iPhone XR. Okay, so I got the iPhone XR. I got it at a really good price, and I'm using the iPhone. I found out that this works a lot better with the iPhones. I can go into the settings a lot better. And it's actually using the forward-facing camera right now, so that this is really good. And that's it. So it will follow. Now I can set it to not follow. So there's a green box around me. I can turn off that green box. Okay, so there. Now it's not following me, so I can move around. Now I've got full fill. One of the things I like about this also, I have a thumb switch, so I can frame it up, and now I got my whole frame. This is another tool in the toolbox of creativity. It's one of the things in my toolbox, and I'm just now starting to have fun with it and really getting into it. I've had it for pretty much since it came out. Now the price on it, you get it new about $130, depending on what case. I went with the one with the handle, the case, and it's got a soft bag. I'll show a picture of that, like maybe over here, over there, something like that. And you get that with it, or you can get just the handle. Some of the other things that makes this what I keep in my tool bag is that it folds up. So the second one did not fold up, which made it kind of a hindrance when I was going different places, because I had to be like walking around with this big stick and like, I don't want to use this right now. Now that it folds up, bam, it just basically fits right in my pocket. So then you've got the ability to carry it around wherever you are. So I can keep this in my glove box, pop them out, and just be like, bam, let's shoot a little thing, right? So got that going for it. It also uses USB-C. So the USB-C goes right into it, and it has a standard USB. So it can also be used as like a remote charging bank, which is great, okay? So you got that. That makes it versatile. So it's not just a one-trick pony. What it allows me to do is take this. Let's say I'm shooting this right now, and I look at my phone, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the battery, right? Well, I can just plug it right into the side, plug it into the phone, and I can keep it rolling, right? Just keep it rolling. It also has a zoom on it. So not only do you get the thumbstick, but you get this nice little zoom. So you get a nice little zoom on the side on the handle. And then it's got this thing called a spin shot, where it goes, like basically almost about 360 turns. So that's something that a lot of other cameras aren't doing. And one thing about DJI, and why I kind of like DJI equipment, why I use DJI equipment, firmware upgrade. They always are upgrading the firmware, So what I buy today doesn't necessarily mean what it's going to be in 6 months, because they're upgrading, they're listening to people, they're doing things, they're active on the forums, and I like that. You know, that's one of the reasons why I use the Xbox, because it's, I always tell everybody, the way it starts does not necessarily mean the way it's going to be a year from then. So this also does that. You can access all the different functions from the handle. I'll show you on one of the parts, but you have 2 buttons and then your thumbstick. So with the M button, it not only allows you to change from horizontal, but you can also go vertical just by tapping the button. It also allows you to go into the menu. So you'll tap it once to go into the menu, then you can use the thumbstick to go into the menu and select how you want to shoot. So you don't have to necessarily hit the screen. You know, once you got your color and whichever way you want to shoot, you can do that. And there's a trigger on the back side. Now with the trigger, what I've been using the trigger for, the trigger allows you to do first, what I use a lot of times is allows you to flip between the forward camera, right, which I'm using right now, the selfie camera if you call it, or the front camera, or the back camera, right, whatever you want to call it. The regular standard, I'm looking at you and I'm going to record you camera, right, the real nice one. So I can flip between that using the handle. Click, 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 and it flips. All right, so then you click it, I believe it's 2 times, levels out automatically for you. There is a calibration that's easy to get to, but let's say you start shooting stuff and you twist it all around, you can just simply give it a double tap and see that it rocks right back to where 0 is. Let's say where 0 is. So if I'm shooting something and I want to make sure that that's always my 0, I can just make that right there. Now I had to tap it up a little bit. Anyway, that's probably a little too much heavy. All right, so having that trigger allows you to do that. And then you can also hit it once and it will start doing the face tracking. Right within the handle, I've got within all of the different buttons that I can use to manipulate it. And of course, I've got the big red shiny button that allows me to record, so I can start and stop recording. You've got different shooting modes also. So you hit the menu button, you go to the different shooting modes. So you got video, check. Okay, you got a pano, right? Get a nice skyline or something, check. You've got time lapse, all right? Overtime, sunsetting, clouds, all that good stuff. You got the time lapse. You've got a motion time lapse, okay? So motion time lapse, it will start at one position and kind of pan during the time lapse. And you can set that up in different, you can change the intervals. You can change the intervals and the location. So you can pick whatever design you want to do, or if you want to track the stars or any of that stuff. So you can do that. And then you've got your hyperlapse mode. And hyperlapse is basically you're moving and you're shooting a time lapse. So instead of getting all rockety from the time lapse, it shoots it nice and smooth. So if you ever see those car commercials with the cars like and the lights are coming at it, hyperlapse, right? And you can control that. Those settings, all manual, all easy to get to. So you don't have to just set the auto. If you want to get really artistic, you can go into the settings and set that up. And you do get the settings for JPEG, RAW, if you want to do video, if you want to do MOV. I've used it on both iOS and Android. It works on Android, but it works better on iOS. I do believe that they are part of the iOS Apple family now or something like that. Anywho, so this also will integrate with different other apps. They do different things, they are. But if I want to just grab the phone, get it on here, balance it real quick, and rock, this does it. On 2, it was all these little knobs and screws and all that stuff. See, I like to do a shoot and go like, bow, and we're here, right? So that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you got any questions about this thing, let me know. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, any of them places, right? I'll let you know if I got, if I can share my experience with you. I'm more than happy to do that. And thanks for watching this. Take care of each other. Peace out. And be safe. So what we're going to talk about today? Today I'm going to be showing you about this Osmo Action that I'm using right now. I've used it on a couple of different shoots, so I'm going to share my information with anybody that cares.